Well, I suppose I should introduce myself again because the woman who started some of these things a few years ago isn't exactly the woman sitting here today. I'm Evergreen Jean. I'm a writer, an editor, a storyteller, a creative, a woman of faith. And apparently, I'm also a woman who spent a lot of time and a lot of my life trying to figure out how to explain things that I do. I've been more I've been told more than one that I need to narrow down the focus, stick to one thing, choose a niche, stay in your lane. And I understand the advice. But here's what I've come to realize. I have a lot of lanes. Writing is one, storytelling is one, business is one, New York is one, Los Angeles is one. Alabama now has really wholeheartedly embraced the very soul of me. And making things with my hands is also one. And interwoven into all of this is faith. And so is the desire to build something meaningful with what I've been given. If I'm going to show you a glimpse of my room, and that's my desk, but I have lots of books, lots of things. That book right there, those red books, are books about sublimation. There's plenty more, but I won't even get into that right now. Basically, what I'm starting to realize more and more, especially over the last couple of days, is I've been called to craft. And that's what really brings me here now. I've been called to craft, and it's based and rooted in God and rooted in His Word. In His Word. Because I've come to understand that creativity isn't just something I happen to enjoy. It's something that I'm called to do by God's hand. And He's going to work whatever it is He's working through mine. And these days I'm interested in what happens when I actually take that seriously. What does it look like to write the books, build the businesses, finish the projects, create the products, tell the stories, learn new things, teach new things, make this money, build something that lasts, and do all of that without leaving God out of the equation. At the platform, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share things I've written through the years that I've recited. People call them affirmations. I've learned a long time ago, back in the 80s, by the teaching of Dr. Frederick K.C. Price in Los Angeles. May he rest in peace. But I have to give a great shout out to him. He's very instrumental in my foundation, my spiritual foundation, Pastor Bam, as well. Ever increasing faith and Bible enrichment have been really instrumental in my spiritual development, as well as Love Gospel Assembly in the Bronx. But I am here on this channel, and what I'll be doing is I'll be sharing what I've learned through the decades, a lot of things that I've written, things that I haven't yet shared, that people have been asking me about and waiting for. And so I'm in a season in life where it feels like it's time for these things to come forth. So that's what I'm exploring here, and I'm doing it in real time. I'm not coming to you as somebody who has arrived at some beautiful mountaintop with a 10-step system for everybody else. I'm building too. I'm learning, I'm experimenting, I'm figuring it out. I'm finishing things I started, I'm revisiting things I thought were over. I'm creating things I never created before, and I'm figuring it out what this next season of life is supposed to look like. I spent years caring for others. I spent years writing. I spent years creating. I spent years having ideas, this idea, that idea, and sometimes letting those ideas sit because life was happening. But there comes a point when you have to stop saying one day, and you have to start saying, let's make it. That's where I am. And maybe that's where you are too. Maybe you've got a book, a business, a creative idea, a ministry, a second act, a dream that you put down because someone needed you. Maybe you're starting over. Maybe you're building from scratch. Maybe you're simply realizing that you're not finished yet. If that's you, I want you to know something. You're not too late. There's still something to make, something to build, something to say. There is still something to become. So, that's what you'll find here. Writing, storytelling, faith, creativity, business ideas. I'll take you around my room to see if there's even as dirty laundry. I mean, not dirty laundry, clean laundry, but I was actually taking you over to the books. Let me see. Trying to angle it. I think I'm going to cut that out. I don't want you to see my dirty laundry. Well, I don't know. We'll see. But I wanted you to see this. Really, that's what I was trying to show you, was the books. I have a bunch of books, a bunch of things that I do. Oh. I plan on, I'm going to say this right here. One of the more books and 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 books. That's my life. But in any event, I am going to put these things together. I'm not even going to take you into my room. This is another room, another closet. More clothes. Bless the Lord. God is blessing. God is faithful. But, again, I'm here to let you know that what you'll find here is writing, storytelling, faith, creativity, business, building income, making things, starting again, finishing what matters, and conversations about what it means to become who God called you to be. Not quick takes, not pretending I've got everything figured out. Just honest conversations from a woman who is still becoming and still creating. This is called to craft by his hand through mine. And I'm glad you're here. Now, let's make something.